They say that every new technology has some potential military application, but I like to think that most new technologies seem to have musical possibilities and applications also. For about 300 years, the pipe organ was the most complex thing that human beings were making. So it was the pinnacle of technology, and if you were living in the 1700s and you were some sort of genius, you couldn't engineer microchips or spacecraft, but you could work on pipe organs. The type of art that I make involves sound and it involves machinery, and I do both of those things together because I'm really fascinated by this experience where objects appear to have this inner life. The tubes are set to different lengths and different diameters to help create different timbres and different pitches, similar to an organ on a smaller scale, except the thing that actually vibrates in this case is the flame, and it's a very different sound. It's sort of like if you had a whale fronting for a death metal band.
AR, it's almost like a layer of magic on top of the reality.
Hey everyone, my name is Emily Arsenault. I'm a mixologist with Collective 1806. It's a collective of bartenders and international initiative of people who champion cocktail history and culture. Bartenders have always gravitated towards Cointreau because of its versatility and its connection to cocktail history. Today, we're going to be making the original margarita with the Cointreau Summer Cocktail Kit. It's actually the 70th anniversary of the margarita this year because in 1948, it was first created with Cointreau in Acapulco, Mexico by Margarita Sames, a Dallas socialite who was entertaining her friends.
Things have been going real smooth between me and Donna lately.
Alex and I have been getting closer and closer. I just love everything about this man.
My name is Sarah Hartshorn. I am a comedian here in New York City, and I am here to talk to Liz Winstead, who is an amazing badass, writer, comedian, producer, everything, who started a show you may know called The Daily Show. Did you know that you liked making people laugh?
Somebody dared me in college to do comedy. I was always sort of funny, but always cynical. I was like a punk rock kid. I didn't see a woman with my experience doing stand-up. There was either the old school women who were great, like Phyllis Diller and Joan Rivers, but they all were talking about relationships and husbands, and my life was just all about like rebelling and music.
Facial and body hair can be a problem in both men and women. But at Manhattan Laser Spa, they're committed to excellence when it comes to laser hair removal services.
So after the treatment, sometimes my skin gets a little pink or red or inflamed, but I just use some ice.
I'm excited to get rid of my old tattoos. I like the place, and the people here are really helpful and friendly.
Your personalized treatment will be determined by our experts depending on the size and color of your tattoo. Did it hurt?
Not at all.
Meet us at Manhattan Laser Spa.
Ogilvy is one of the oldest advertising agencies. It's been in business for almost 7 decades, and my role is keeping us moving forward on the edge of innovation. Tubular is one of our favorite tools in terms that it's integrated into our entire process. So we'll use it in a pitch, we'll use it to come up with ideas, right on through to a final report out to the client on how we did.
My name is Darius Lee, and I run a team called Data Analytics and Measurement. Our focus is making sure that BuzzFeed's client services and sales teams have the data that they need to prove the value of advertising with BuzzFeed. I don't think that we would even be doing some of the research we're doing if it wasn't for Tubular.
A&E is a global media company. We have 10 television networks. We also create short-form video, and to date have produced tens of thousands of short-form video assets specifically for digital platforms. Tubular is our go-to source for intelligence about the online video space. Whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, we use Tubular as the source of truth to understand how our content is performing relative to our competitors and to understand which audiences we're reaching in the online space.
I love the ability to use V30 and ER30. It's not something that any of our other tools have, and it's an easy way for us to quickly gauge whether a piece of content is successful or not.
Tubular is able to provide us information down to the content level, whereas Nielsen and ComScore can only really measure at the brand level, so we can understand what's working, what's not, so we can improve the brand as a whole.
When you think of Latinas,
you probably think of, we rarely think of black women like Celia Cruz or Amara La Negra.
Our black heritage is a central part of Latin America's complicated history and racial identity.
During the slave trade, 11 million Africans were brought to Latin America and the Caribbean, which is 10 times more than the United States.
Afro-Latinas have helped shape music styles that we enjoy today.
The movie that changed me as a Latina is Selena. I've seen that movie so many times, it's not even funny.
And every time I'm like, she's not gonna die. Don't go in there. Don't go in that room. If you've never seen Selena, you're racist.
You do realize you're gonna have to put a jumpsuit on.
Well, there's never a reason to not look your best, Alex.
Girl, seriously, it's fine. My room looks that way sometimes too. So were they like powdered, glazed?
For the last time, Alex, they were Max's.
Can you save me a blueberry one next time?
Hi, Africa.
Here you go. Here you go, Alex.
Aw, thanks for helping us out on a Saturday, Max. We really appreciate it.
Your wish is my command.
Aw.
I'd appreciate it more if you gave me some coffee.
It's free labor. Take what you can get.
I take your coffee.
Will you show in the first applicant?
Absolutely.
No, I'm not ready yet.
No, it's fine.
Hey, man. What is that? Oh. Dear Diary, got 50 likes today on Instagram for my 3-cheese omelet. So psyched.
I've got a tent and a sleeping bag, and I've been finding places to crash on couchsurfing.com. It's a website where random strangers offer their guest beds or couches to travelers. It's really lovely, actually.
Sounds like Tinder, but without the fucking.
Yeah, and the fuckwits. It's about the kindness of strangers and paying it forward and meeting new people. Everyone's been wonderful so far.
Yeah, well, it sounds like a recipe for disaster, if you ask me.
Yeah, you do have to be careful.
Excuse me, everyone. I'm really sorry to bother you folks, but I really don't know where else to turn right now.
I'm just saying, would it kill you to let her stay on the couch for a few nights?
Do you have any idea what somebody traveling the world smells like?
I have a problem. I have a problem, and I need to be sober. No more weed, no more booze. I can't be doing shit that I don't remember. I mean, I'm too old for that, and it's pathetic. So I'm not drinking, not smoking anymore.
Is that really necessary?
Yes, it is necessary. You've inspired that in me. You've shown me that there's different ways to live, that I don't have to live that way.
Hey, Randy.
Cool name. You want a drink?
Sure. Vodka soda. She'll want a vodka cranberry.
Must be an actor like that.
It's amazing. You just have this freedom to be anyone you want to be without real-world consequences, which is awesome.
Hey, sugar. Want a party?
Oh, I don't know about this.
Wow, you seem like a really good guy.
Not that hard. Seems like all it takes is understanding females like you have it tough.
I'm beginning to think it's guys like you who have it tough. You know, the world just takes nice boys like you for granted and spits them back out.
So what's your going rate? I want to compensate you properly.
I have a BA in musical theater from Carnegie Mellon, and now that I'm in the city, I'm just paying off my student loans and working in anthropology, and I don't get that much time to audition, and the roles in New York are just so competitive, so I'm just really grateful for any opportunity that comes my way.
Holy shit, did you see that? I'm really happy for you in your moment of badassness, but that was traumatizing.
We're sitting here with Public Advocate of New York City, Letitia James. Thank you so much for having us here on your stoop.
Welcome to my stoop.
Yeah, thank you.
Trustee on the pension board, where we appropriate and decide on investing monies in a lot of different products. I pass legislation, I hold hearings, but best of all, I'm a lawyer, and so I sue people.
Когда была девочка во дворе, если обижают тех, которые не могут сами себя защищать, всегда пыталась защитить их. У нас целое в этом смысле единомыслие. Мы пытаемся помочь людям.